So Josh alluded to it earlier. Things get ugly in South Carolina. Today already, Trump was accusing Ted Cruz of push polling, which is when they pretend it's a poll, but what they are actually doing is mass calling people and just pushing the dirt that they have on the other candidates onto the person on the phone. So that's already begun. And tomorrow night's the Republican debate, 1 week out of the primary. What do you think, Josh? What do you expect to be the biggest story tomorrow? Do you think it'll get ugly? It's do or die for a lot of these guys.
Yes, and I think the one thing that we really need to watch is John Kasich has been doing, has been riding a wave. He's been getting more media attention since his second place finish. But, the other establishment guys aren't going anywhere. Jeb is bringing in George W. Bush, who, he's got his history with South Carolina. But Rubio also, I read that Rubio essentially hired the guys who did some of the most notorious dirty tricks. The John McCain illegitimate child. What was the other one? The other really good one, Willie Horton, I think, came out of South Carolina. And I think Rubio has those guys, so he needs to. He's the one who needs it the most because he can't actually talk and win people over, apparently. So I don't know. I think it's going to get really ugly, and I can't wait. Frankly, I know this brings down sort of the spirit of American democracy. Like, we should have higher ideals. John Kasich, Bernie, I agree, fellas. We should, we should rise up to our politics and not let it come down to. But everybody loves wrestling.
Damn, the
so
Trumps are funny.
Yeah. Here's the thing, though. Here's what I'm surprised about. Trump has actually kind of toned down recently, right, guys? Like, he's not.
He hired a social media director. What?
Yeah. He called Ted Cruz a pussy this week, didn't he?
A what?
No, that was before the New Hampshire election. That was.
Oh, okay. Well, it's cool.
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll see the Bible thumping Trump coming back out soon.
Today he signed a baby and promised not to curse anymore. We'll look for that. I swear to God, that's a real story.
I believe it.
Oh my God, what has happened?
Would we have ever thought that George Bush would come back and actually be like a positive effect on the campaign? It's ridiculous.
That's why he was.
Move.
Yeah, that's why it was Jeb exclamation point. He did not want any, he would have taken his wife's maiden name.
On the sign.
God, though, George looks old. He's looking old.
These are all signs of the apocalypse. I mean, the Antichrist walks among us, and these are just, his legions.
Ted Cruz is the Antichrist, right?
It's true. His face is full of demons, apparently.
I have become a new evangelical.
His wife's comments. Did you see his wife's comments about his face being the face of God or something?
No, that's
crazy?
not what she said. She said that Ted Cruz, the pious man that he is going to show all of us the face of God. Which is somehow more bizarre.
Yeah.
Well, he hired us.
That's why he's better than Reagan, because Reagan could only tell us to try to touch the face of God. Ted's going to show us her face.
Yeah, that's just some shit where they're doing the horizontal. They're doing the horizontal cruise, and oh God, Ted, oh God,
Okay, so who emerges out of this next set of primaries? Do you think it's just Cruz and Trump, or does Rubio squeak out too?
You know what? I think Kasich is going to surprise some people. He's not going to do great. He's still going to finish third, maybe, if he's lucky. Mm-hmm. But I think he's going to do a lot better than people think.
Who quits after this, do you think? Do you think anybody quits?
Maybe Carson.
Okay. Maybe. Well, see, here's the thing. All the GOP guys who are still in now are the ones with the huge war chest. Rubio's got money. Carson, his whole campaign was just a fundraising operation. So, I don't even think they know how much money he has. So he can be in it as long as he wants. Jeb still has 60, 50 million?
Loaded.
Yeah. So this is the thing that would be insane is that if they all stay in up to Super Tuesday even, you're going to have to start talking about, is there a way for candidates to get, enough delegates? But then again, I guess Republicans do have the winner-take-all system, so.
Yeah, after March 15th.
I wish the Democrats had that.
We're going to check out the debate tomorrow and come back next week, talk about that. Thanks for tuning in. Keep reading Latest.com.